Welcome to this mindful meditation where we'll calm the nervous system and quiet the mind. We'll begin today with some gentle, mindful movement through the body and work our way into our meditation. So find your mat. Come down on hands and knees in a tabletop position and round your spine and arch your spine. Round and arch. Just a few times. Notice the quality of your breath. One more time around. And then arch. And find neutral spine so you can lower yourself onto your belly today. And follow my voice as you focus on feeling rather than seeing these postures. Sense them in your own body. So bend the knees. Flex the feet. Soles of feet will face the sky as you begin to lull the legs one way, the shins one way, and the other. So lull the shins one way and the other. This windshield washer on your belly. Notice how this feels in the pelvis. Notice the effect on the breath. And then pause with the legs lulled one way. And take them back to center and lull them the opposite way. And then return your legs long to the earth as you press up onto your forearms into Sphinx. So lying on the belly, but on the forearms. See how this feels in your front line. And again, attune to the breath. Our focus for today. Drop the chin. And look up as much or as little as you're able. And chin drops. And look up. Chin drops one more time. And bring the head back to center and then lower onto the belly to begin our meditation and meditative breath. From the belly today, if there's any discomfort, prop yourself with pillows as you see fit. Hands can be by your sides as you turn to look one way so that one cheek lays on the mat. And breathe here as we work through the side of the neck to release and relax the parasympathetic nervous system. Rest and digest mode. Feel the ebb and flow of your breath as you lie here. Massage of the belly on the earth. Next time you breathe in and out, turn the head the opposite way. Rest the cheek down. Heavy the head. Soften the body as you breathe. Sense the release on the side of the neck. Then return the head to center. Or throughout the rest of this practice, you could periodically turn the head side to side, or hands under the forehead as it rests on the earth. And breathe now into the belly. Sense the ebb and flow. And move the breath awareness to the sides of the ribs. Feel them expand outward. Take up space. How does this feel different? Notice the connection of the breath to the relaxation in the muscles. As the sides of the waist soften and the ribs stretch. And glide your awareness to the back of the heart. As you breathe here, feel a sensation of stretch, the backs of the ribs. And finally, the front of the heart. Sense your chest on the earth and the flow, movement of the breath in and around the heart space. Let everything soften. And just feel as though you're a puddle, melting into the earth, softening, expanding outward. As if you were liquid, fluid. Feel yourself on the mat in this new state. And observe this feeling. And begin to focus again on the belly. And return to your original form on the mat. Each time you inhale, feel the body become a little lighter. A little lighter on the mat. Feel that you feel light as air floating above the mat. Perhaps you float higher and higher till you're close to the ceiling of your room. You can see the room from an aerial view, hovering above it. Look at the objects in the room from a different perspective. One more inhale. As you exhale, that exhale pulls you back down to the earth. Eventually, you make your way there. Back into your original form, original state. And feel yourself heavy and grounded on the mat. So solid and heavy, you start to sink into the earth. Become one with the earth. Solid and grounded. And observe how this feels. Perhaps you sense the coolness of the earth that surrounds you and under you. And use the inhale to find your equanimity, balance between groundedness and lightness as you rise out of the earth and rest on its surface. And observe the breath. That flows in and out. Feeling yourself here and now where you are, just as you are. Knowing all is possible. The power of your own mind. To influence your experience. And your body to in turn do the same for the mind through movement. So from here, take your hands, slide them toward the shoulders, press them into the earth so that you can lift your hips and sit back into a child's pose. And take those hands, sweep them over to the right on a diagonal. So diagonal child's pose. And breathe again into the sides of the ribs. And sweep the hands toward the left hand side, diagonal child's pose. And back to center where you can lift your bottom off your heels, tuck your toes, hands press into the earth, and come into a downward facing dog. Inhale here. And exhale to lower the knees back down. Hands are planted in this tabletop as we round and arch the spine. And where we began, round and arch. Feel here. Now the body leads the way again. And notice the effect in the mind. On the breath. Its ability to change your experience and shift your state, just as we did earlier with imagination. And then pause and find your way into a seated position. You can drop the chin and lull the head over to one side and pause. And sweep the head the opposite way. Take another inhale. And exhale the head back to center. Bring the head to neutral. And breathe here with the hands, perhaps at heart center. Your meditative practice is now complete. I hope you found this meditative class helpful, exploring the mind to relax the body and the body to relax the mind. This reciprocal relationship and our ability to use imagination to change our perception and our experience. If you enjoyed this video, please check out the others in the playlist. I'm creating a whole series of them, so there should be at least 7 by the time I'm done. Also share this if you feel that it could help someone you love. Until next time, take care.